Hello, star sign family. It's Shima, and today I'm channeling your cosmic window, which is like for the full moon. I will open it for you with the help of the dolphins and the mermaids. And this is a reading for Sagittarius. And let me see what will show up in your cards and see with the help of my friends what's good for you and where you progress and what you're doing. Sagittarius, what are you doing? You're taking vacations. You thought you're not going to go anywhere, but now you sort of decided to do little trips. Not like a big vacation where you sort of had to pack and prepare a lot. No, you went for excursions, more like a big trip. And it could be just the weekend, it could be 3 days, it doesn't matter. You sort of didn't want to sort of go into big planning because it was more spontaneous for you to go someplace. And this is good for you because you need to also adjust your masculine and your feminine side. This is the card of clairvoyance. This is the card where you sort of tap into higher realms, where you sort of have a space where you sort of can be free of thinking about too much and go more inside of you and start communicating from a very balanced place. It could be a sacred place where you went so you can sort of tap into the power of a tree or a well or a wood, wherever, and connect with the cosmic energies, like see what they have to say to you, but also sort of be rooted into the ground and the here and now. But you are ready to receive information, and the dolphins are saying, yeah, he's one of us. He's trying to start communicating telepathically. So this is like what they are always recommending for us humans now, that we start learn how to communicate telepathically, because they use that. They don't have mobile phones, and they don't have to recharge it somewhere, or they intuitively can come and talk to you. And not only them, all life actually can communicate to you. So you are really tapping into a very powerful tool where you sort of have the capacity to see things already, how they look like in a place where you think nothing can be done. So it's a very beautiful energy to be communicating with a higher energy and bring it down into the earth and into the future. So you know what you're gonna have to plan in the future. It's like if you don't have intuition and telepathy working for you, you're gonna be lost, and scared. But you really work on that capacity and make it your own. Yeah, the dolphins say, make it your own, go for it, and trust in it. And it's good that you don't go and run around. It's good for you to be in a supercharged place, so you sort of can pick it up and make it more yours, as deep as possible. You have the hermit card anyway, so that's your personal that's your personal situation anyway. So you're very introverted. You really go deep. You really put a lot of light in the deepest corners of your being, and bring up all these beautiful things for you to understand how life works. And then you can sort of scientifically say, it's such and such, it's not like you guys are telling us. how we, how we have to do it. It's me being rooted to my deepest feelings, and I'm me knowing who I am, and nobody telling me who I am. So this is the card of the hermit. This is like a real sabbatical energy where you sort of say, no, I'm not going to do the same like everybody. I'm going to take my time and analyze things for me, which are sort of happened all the time around me without me having time for it. And that's why you also telepathically are tapping into it. So you're really training yourself to understand faster and better what things are meant to be for you. Sagittarius, you are tapping into networking with other people. You're really using the skills of networking, which is like trying new ways how to communicate and how to work with others. So it's like all like planning and trying. The star is actually Aquarius energy. This is like having new ways of seeing things, how to organize ourselves again with nature, that we have enough time to be in nature. Yeah, the dolphins want you to come to the water. You have to have time for doing that. So organize your work situation or whatever there is more like playful with the internet, and have some time to work there, but then you also have to sort of back off and do the real thing. That's what they want. They want you to come and play with them. So this is the problem for you, Sagittarius, and you have to solve it. You have to sort of complete things. So you probably have to sort of started something, a project or whatever, and now you sort of have to complete it. This is like, you started some work there, and you have to sort of complete it with the help of the new technologies, let's say so, and that's your problem, and you have to solve it. So you can't push it away, it's there, but you have to have intuition how to use them and how to sort of put it the best way for others to understand what you're talking about. Yeah. In the past, you had a very beautiful soul partner card where you sort of said, oh God, you had somebody to do a very good time. You sort of passed a very beautiful time, and you had the cosmic energy around you, and you didn't even have to tell the other person. It was like a soulmate. It was like a twin soul you sort of experienced. Yeah, the dolphins are saying twin soul. They love twin souls. They have a companion to really go deep and go for a long time, because you're sort of connected in your centers. So, but that's in the past. It's in the past you had this like a foundation, and right now you are more into creating. You are sort of right now, they want you to create out of your experiences you made. They want you, or your need is going to be the way you start creating from what you have seen. So you have seen whatever comes, and now you sort of bring it into reality. It's like bringing art. It's like intuition, and then you have to find the right tools to bring it down into reality, so you can sort of say, yeah, that's it, what I saw. That's what how I see things, and that's what artists are very good at. And you sort of plan to be an artist or be creative. There is some creativity really wanting to push out and express itself. Yeah, here is Mr. Devil. That's in the future. In the future, there's gonna be doubts. So it's like, oh, it's like, this is like always this energy which is saying, are you really, really thinking you are such a good artist? Or you're just making yourself a fool of it? It's like the devil is always sort of putting things in our ears. So we sort of have to make a decision if we go for it and say, disappear. I don't need to I'm totally strong enough to stand my ground. So that's what the devil is. It's like critiques. It's like, yeah, you could be better, or there's a better solution, and then you feel like you have to start from the beginning. No. Don't feel irritated. Be in your creative state, and there's no space for a devil. When you're in your creative space, there's no doubts, because you know exactly what you're doing. And only later, some people are saying something about it, or you're criticizing yourself. Stop that. Just, ignore it if you can, or work on it. So, but be aware that there's always this kind of energy which is going to want to push you out of your balance. All right. Pushing you out of your balance, and this is like in your environment, you don't fight anymore. You got to the point of where you say everything is taken care. The universe is taking care of me. I don't have to fight for anything. I'm even giving back my fear and my weapons, which I sort of had to protect myself. I don't need all this, because everything is in the flow, everything is in the move, and life is taking its way. It's like already planned in a way. So this is a beautiful energy where you're at, because you accept your space in the cosmic network. And the dolphins are saying, yeah, that's great. So you can come and play with us, which is a good idea. And telepathically, you can also call in with them, because they are already on the level where they communicate telepathically with each other, but they would also want you to dial in and talk to them and connect with their happy, beautiful online communications, and join them and have this happiness come also into your heart and into your environment, which is a great idea. Sagittarius, you are really doing it, and your hopes and fears is like, cut it out, that you're sort of not getting involved in too many different ideas and projects which are the idea of somebody else and which is not yours, because you have to sort of, you can solve other people's problems easily, but you don't want to also be responsible too much, because you have to let go of a lot of things which are not meant for you, so you can keep going, so you can find your path, because you can do only one thing. So make your decision and say, I buff. These two things are done. I'm not gonna go for that, and I'm having my way clear in one direction, and this is what I'm going to do. So you make your decisions of what you're good at and where you want to go. And it's pretty clear that you're working on it. And here is the information from the cosmic energy. So this is your higher protection, your ancestors. They want you to connect with them. So they want you to make ceremonies and receive informations from the higher realm and be open to it and digest it. But you're doing this. You have the hermit. The hermit also can be a Merlin, because you are the one who sort of is the receiver. You are receiving all this information, what future generations probably need to survive. So you are the protector of the future children. And the dolphins are saying, we are doing that all the time. We are totally connected. And you should too, because this is like when the Lion's Gate was open. This was the perfect time to reconnect with all the elders and the ancestors and beautifully connect with them telepathically or with a ritual, and bring them in and ask them, how would you solve the situation? How you were confronted in your time here, and they will give you advice. So this is a perfect card for you to keep going and get the advice from the higher realms. And success. You're really into being successful of whatever there is, you have to know. And this card is also cutting out. This card is going to help. This is the death card. You sort of have to let certain things go, which are sort of blocking you all the time. So you have to cut it out. You have to make a clear cut to certain things which are not serving you anymore, which are sort of dragging you along, or you dragged along for a long time, and now you sort of cut it out and concentrate your energy to success. Because this is, if you are in too many directions, nothing can be successful, because it's like a little bit of here, a little bit of there, and it doesn't make anything. So do it like the dolphins and be focused on success. When they're hunting, they want to be successful, and they're going for their meal. And you should go for your meal too. So thank you, Sagittarius. I'm happy to have been with you for a while. And the dolphins are sending kisses and love. And hopefully you liked my video, and share it and like it or subscribe as you like. See you next time. Thank you for being around.